Good evening, beautiful people of the You Create the Dream page, and welcome to Awake in the Dream. This is our fortnightly call. It's an opportunity to ask me any questions at all. As always, all of my live calls are interactive, so I'm constantly keeping an eye on the comments and checking in so as to answer any of your questions. Do say hi as you come on. Let me know that you're here because I do love to acknowledge your beautiful presence. The energy of this group is because of the collective. So do say hi as you come on. Tonight's call has actually been inspired by a new member who asked a question around why she keeps on attracting the same sort of men in her life. Actually, there have been quite a few new members that have actually had very similar questions. Why is it I keep attracting the same type of people in my life? So I'm going to be discussing that tonight. Okay, so first and foremost, we all need to understand that everything is energy and that we don't attract to us what it is that we want. We attract to us that which we are a vibrational match for. Hello, beautiful Libby. How are you? Hope you've had an amazing day today. So we attract to us that which matches our frequency, right? Super important that we remember that, rather than thinking that we attract to ourselves or constantly attract to ourselves certain types of people. We have to understand it's happening for a reason. Excuse me. It's happening for a reason. Now, a couple of those reasons I'm going to be discussing. Whatever you believe is true for you. So if you have very little self-belief, if you believe that this crap, whatever that might be, keeps on happening over and over and over again, then it will. If you believe that life unfolds beautifully and magically for everybody else but not for you, then it does, right? The truth is that life will match you. It will always meet you where you're at. And it's like a game of chess, except you move first. The universe always responds to your move. Hello, beautiful Valerie. How are you? So with that, if we know that we're always attracting to us that which is a vibrational match for us, then we also need to understand that we can't outrun ourselves. That picking up and moving, running away, changing environments doesn't change our life, because our life will meet us where we're at. So you're going to hear me say that quite a few times during this call. And this is not going to be a long call, but you're going to hear me say it quite a few times, that you can't outrun yourself. You can try. In fact, the truth is that most of us at some point have tried to outrun ourselves. Whether we've heard the calling, whether we know what it is that we need to do, but we're too afraid to do it. Whether we're just too afraid to deal with our own demons and our own crap. Excuse me. Pardon me. Whether we're too afraid to deal with our stuff so we just, change environments, change locations, deny ourselves the very thing that needs to be done in order to heal. Whether we're too afraid to go into the depths of ourselves, all of that is trying to outrun yourself, right? It's trying to not deal with or look at what's really going on. So the truth is that we are always given opportunities for deep healing. But now more than ever, in this lifetime, it's so important that we all do the work. We need to do this for ourselves and also for the collective, because the more we all raise our frequency and our vibration, the more easily we're going to reach that all-important tipping point and change everything for the collective. So there is, in reality, what is currently happening in our 3D reality, but there's also a world of infinite possibilities. And that world of infinite possibilities is waiting for us to remember. It's waiting for us to tap into that magic that exists. And to be honest, it's easier. Right now, it is easier to experience it than any other time. It's easier to tap into the magic now. It's easier to live and create a magical existence. But first, you have to free yourself of yourself. So we have to learn to move beyond ourselves for ourselves. So what's going on is being felt by everybody. The energetics that are at play are being felt by everyone. But everybody is feeling it differently. Reality is not determined by our outside forces. It's determined by how you feel from within, how you respond to them, how you look at them, how you perceive them. There's the thing and there's what you do with the thing, okay? This is the free will and choice component. But wherever you go, you take you with you. Always. Always, always, always. The reality is that you have chosen to create through your feelings, through your actions, and through your beliefs. Thanks so much, Valerie. Thank you. Pretty in pink. So have you noticed that whenever a challenge or crap happens in your world, that you're always there? Of course you're always there. That's how you see it, right? You're always there. So then it's not happening to you, but it's happening for you. It's making you aware of aspects of yourself that need to be healed. Bringing an awareness, shining a light on things that you need to be dealing with. Because you can't outrun yourself. I'm going to be saying that quite a few times. Sometimes it might seem like the easiest thing to do, to simply pack up and escape, to go on holiday, to plan the next holiday, right? Thinking that you're actually going to be leaving your troubles behind. They'll be different when you come back, or moving altogether and thinking that you're starting fresh. But the truth is that anything that is unhealed is something that you will carry forth with you. And your reality, the way the world forms around you, will stay the same because it has to be, by law, a vibrational match for where you're currently at. So life continues to form the same way over and over and over again. Because it is always forming according to your frequency. If you don't consciously choose to do the work, if you don't consciously choose to change and let go of what holds you back, then you will keep living the same life, the same way, over and over and over again. And it'll continue to happen until you confront the deepest feelings and fears within you. If you want to step up, if you want to be more, then it means you have to be more than you are right now. And this goes for each and every one of us. It doesn't matter where you're at or where you think you're at. But you can't be more, you can't have more at the current level, because the way your world looks right now is a perfect match for your current level. So we have to change things within us. We have to move beyond ourselves for ourselves so as to be more and to then attract more. I'm hoping that makes sense. We all want positive changes in our lives. We all want to live our purpose, our passion, to live our fullest potential, and to finally have all of our dreams and wishes and desires fulfilled. But running away isn't the answer. Some people will choose jobs or careers, different jobs or careers, right? You'll change jobs and careers. And within a couple of months, you realize you're just as miserable as you were before. Fundamental and deep change has to happen. It's the easiest thing in the world to go to a retreat, to do a program and to high vibe, for a short period of time. But unless you have fully embodied the work, unless it's been fully integrated into your system, you find yourself falling again. So then you become the person that changes the high vibe, chases the high vibe. So you find yourself constantly looking for that next quick fix, that next high vibe, only to visit it, have an amazing experience. And because you haven't fully embodied, done the work, fully embodied the learnings, you keep falling back into this old state, this old way of being. You have to move beyond yourself so as to move on to a whole other frequency, and to hold that frequency long enough to now live in a completely new world, or to have a new world. Excuse me, your own personal world. Waiting for things to change outside of us isn't the answer. Healing ourselves at the deepest of levels, confronting that which holds us back, is truly the only way to find the happiness that you seek. Embodying the work. What we are and who we are goes with us no matter where we are. Maybe write that down, or repeat it to yourself often. Maybe repeat it to yourself many times, or as often as it takes to actually realize that my world is a reflection of where I'm at right now. What we are and who we are goes with us no matter where we are. What we are and who we are goes with us no matter where we are. Ask yourself often, what is it that holds me back? And place a hand on your heart. That way you're making the whispers of your heart far louder than the noise in your head. The storytelling is of the head. The waffling, the BS, it's all in the head. But your heart speaks clearly, concisely. So to make the whispers of your heart louder, place a hand on your heart center and ask the questions. Ask the questions, what is it that holds me back? What are the repeating patterns in my life? What are the insecurities that often come up for me? What is it I fear the most? What am I afraid of losing? And another big one, what am I afraid of gaining? Or who am I afraid of being? That one, hi beautiful Lily, how are you? That one might seem strange, but it's huge, and it's something that often comes up. Because, if you're finally free of the programs, if you're finally free of those old ways of being, if you finally move beyond yourself for yourself, if you're finally free of everything that holds you back, you'll have no more excuses. You can't hang on to the old stories because you're not the stories anymore, which means you can't play small anymore. And that can be really scary. It can be very scary, because who are you without them? Your fears of lack will present themselves in your life over and over again. And they will present themselves in a host of different locations, in a host of different jobs, through a whole lot of different people. It will keep on happening until you clear this projection of your reality. Bad relationships and toxic people will continue to somehow weave their way into the fabric of your existence, all until you let go of the need to have those types of connections in your life. It doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. It continues to happen until you realize that that aspect of you was a drama, a program, right? It was a drama looking for a cause. A program that it was constantly trying to feed itself to keep itself alive in your life. But you're the one that has the power to change it all. You're the one that had the power to change it all along. Wherever you go, there you are. Wherever you go, there you are. Understanding those words Truly understanding those words are powerful if you want lasting change. Because you're going to be put back, you're going to put yourself back in the position of responsibility. You're going to realize that I'm not going to keep pointing the finger like, the unconscious old me used to do. I'm not going to keep pointing the finger to blame everything and everyone outside of myself, because I realize I've got 3 pointing back. So now I'm going to be aware of my programs. What is it in me that keeps attracting these situations to me? What is it in me? How is it that I feel that means I need to keep attracting these people and situations to further feed the drama, to further feed the story? Hello, beautiful Adele, how are you? What is it in me that I need to, that keeps attracting the drama and the stories in order to feed my dramas and stories? So now you're in a position of power, because you're not looking outside of you blaming, but now you're recognizing that if I come back into my personal power, if I stand strong in my personal power, and if I realize that wherever I go, there I am, and that the world around me forms perfectly in alignment with my programs, my stories, my dramas, what is it I need to do in order to heal? What is it I need to let go of? What are the stories I need to let go of? What are the things that I've been hanging on to all these years that have equaled this in my life? And then you have that awareness, and then you have choice. Because no longer are you in life's waiting room waiting for things outside of you to change. But now you're in your power. And you realize you have a choice. Right here, right now, I get to choose. I get to choose to stay the same and keep forming the same world around me over and over again. Or I get to choose to step fully in my power and to make a more empowered choice. To make a more empowered choice, to step up into a whole other frequency and vibration. And therefore, by law, this isn't a maybe or a possibility. By law, you raise your vibration and your frequency, then you are living in a whole other quality of life. You attract a whole other quality of people into your world. So now you're forming a new reality. Excuse me. So now you're forming a new reality. You can't outrun, hello beautiful Sharon, how are you? You can't outrun who you are. The you that you take with you is all you are and all you will ever be. So who do you want to be? How do you want to live your life? What quality of life do you want? What quality of people do you want in your world? Everything exists right here and right now, because it's all right here and right now. But you get to jump timelines right here, right now, because they're all right here, right now. Nothing changes until you're ready to change, until you're ready to let go of the aspects of yourself that hold you back. You can't expect life to change if you don't change. And when you do change, absolutely everything around you changes. When you finally change, you're going to realize that you had the power all along. You're finally going to feel that freedom that you desire so much. You're finally going to live the life that you have been craving, the life that you've been searching for, and you're finally going to realize that it was here all along and that you just needed to make slight adjustments. But you make those slight adjustments. You choose to let go of the old stories and the old programs. And now you're a new you. Because you want to step up to a higher frequency and a higher vibration, you've got to travel light. You can't step up with the burdens of the past. It's too heavy. So you let go of the past programs. You let go of the past stories. It doesn't mean that they didn't happen. It doesn't mean that they weren't real. It doesn't mean that you weren't hurt by them. But you get to choose how long you keep on investing your energy, your spirit, and your power into those experiences, and have those experiences come back with a negative return. You get to choose that. The thing happened. There's the thing, and then there's what you do with it. There's the thing, and then there's how you perceive it. There's the thing and how you feel about it. There's the thing and how long you allow it to affect you for. The beautiful thing is that we do have the gift of free will and choice. Right here, right now, you get to change everything. If you want to feel freedom, then let go of all those things that have made you feel trapped, held down, weighed down, held back, all of those things. Whatever it is that you desire, let go of the things that are stopping you from feeling that now. And choose to feel it now. Hold the frequency of it now, and so it shall be yours. It's how life rolls. So I am going to keep this very short tonight because I do have a coaching client overseas that I need to take her call. But I wish for you all, tonight's short, impactful. So for those that have come on late, do watch the beginning of this call. For those that watch the replay, please comment #replay. We see our stats. We can see that there's lots of people watching, but I would love to have you just comment #replay because it helps me to feel a little bit more connected to you too. I wish for you all the most amazing evening, and I look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. Much love to you all, and good night, everybody. Good night.